What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Nicole, and today we're going to be doing a quick journal with me on my MUJI planner. I got the B5 size for this year and it works perfectly for me. I'm currently exploring the many different ways I can maximize this size and layout and plan on making a video on that very soon. Hope you guys will like it. In the meantime, I want to share how I usually use my picture planners to store my memories. I have attempted to bullet journal twice already and I'm still figuring that out. Honestly, I just need 2 pages to put my trackers. So I have monthly trackers set up in the notes portion of this planner at the very end. You'll see it later. I'm trying out different trackers to see which ones I need and don't really need for my new lifestyle. You'll see my February plan with me in the video later this month when I've figured all of that out. But this week was actually very uneventful. I got sick, so we didn't really leave the house and just kind of assumed that, just kind of acted like just in case it was COVID. And I did, however, get to take some pictures with my Fujifilm X70. Some of you guys have been asking me about this camera on my Instagram, so I hope that little, just so you know, kind of helped. I've had this camera for about 5 years and I used to love carrying it around to take pictures. I'm really glad I've decided to start the habit again. Honestly, I just love preserving memories and moments. And I also asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions or give me some suggestions of stuff to talk about during my voiceovers, because I really want to know what you guys want to hear about or know. So thank you to everyone who gave me so much to talk about or questions to answer. So here it goes. One person, actually a couple of people, have been asking me for some study tricks for slow learners. I'm not sure if I'm a slow learner, but I definitely like to take my time. So some things that I noticed that really helped me whenever I was in like a procrastinating mood or when I was overwhelmed with schoolwork, what I'd usually do to get me started was to start with my favorite class, topic, or just activity that I thought that I might enjoy the most. So that, and really once you start doing one thing, you get motivated to do more things. So it's really that first step out of procrastination that does the trick. Another thing is that you shouldn't be afraid to ask help from your professors or classmates unless they've, already told you not to ask for help. I think that it gets really scary to ask for help, especially if you're the type of person that doesn't like being a burden to other people, or maybe your pride's just like too big to ask for help. But honestly, like, why give yourself such a difficult time if you can ask for help, and maybe one day you can help that person as well. And help, I mean, to understand a subject, or maybe you missed a lecture, that kind of help, not the cheating kind of help. No. So there's that. And then another tip is to practice. If it's memorization, keep training yourself to memorize things. Maybe use flashcards. If it's problem solving, then solve more problems to get your brain just working and building those muscles. And also maybe reading case studies and coming up with conclusions. stuff like that. And then you can also have other people check it if that helps. I am not super like trained to give advice about learning, but these are just some things that I've learned through my own experiences and my friends' experiences. Another person asked for a piece of advice I wish I knew when I was in college. So I couldn't think of any, but I guess recently, like something that I wish I'd known or that I had done would be probably to collect and document all my artistic performances, achievements, recognitions, forums, certificates, the forums that I attended, and leadership roles. I I could have been awarded a special award when I graduated if I could have proven all the extra things I did in college. I was really just doing so much and was enjoying it, and it would have been nice to be awarded, that award for all my hard work. But I wasn't really working or doing all those things to receive any kind of award, so I don't feel too bad. A lot of my friends comforted me and reassured me that I deserved the recognition anyway. And that felt really nice. They saw everything I did in college, so their words already meant so much to me. Honestly, I don't really need the award that much for validation. It would have been nice to show it to my mom and to my family, and probably also would have been nice to have the school I served recognize me. But that's okay. It's okay, UP. Another person asked me how to survive UP, specifically my course. For the most part, I always was motivated to learn. I feel like to survive behavioral sciences, you have to read a lot. Read more than some profs give you, even. If you aren't given material, like some professors might do that, you need to find your own. Ask upper batchmen tips for materials from each class, depending on the professor. Some of the classes are unique, and based on who the professor is teaching you, sometimes the material is different. Some of the classes are also, how do I say this? So they might be majors, but depending on the specialization of your professor, it might focus on different topics. But that's also kind of interesting, and if you know what your professors specialize in, you may appreciate the class even more, which is what happened to me. So, another person asked me if I missed schoolwork. I miss having professors, honestly, probably. I like studying on my own, but I miss asking questions during class, hearing my professors apply their own knowledge and experiences in their field to our topics, and being given feedback on my output. I've been reading some books, and it can get very messy and unstructured when I'm not sure if I'm going the right direction with my research. I'm still learning to trust my judgment, which has been honed, tested, and validated by my school. Obviously, I graduated already, but I'm still finding more ways to believe in myself that way. Someone asked me, do you still want to take the board exam? So my course allows us to, or like, our course is allowed to take the psychometrician's boards. Just so you guys know, it's the one that kind of allows you to give psych exams and psych tests. And I was planning on applying for it this year, but the test is too soon, and I have a lot of priorities right now that I must attend to first. And also, honestly, the situation with, the pandemic and everything just makes me unsure about a lot of things. Nonetheless, I'm studying for it and plan on taking it eventually. Life after college has been a big go with the flow mood. I'm taking a break before working to focus on realigning myself with my goals, giving my music and media career a fair shot, and enjoying the world and the company of my friends and family while I'm young and my life is the way it is. Kind of unsure and not too stable. I have a tendency to really get lost in work. So before I start grinding in whatever I do, I want to feel things out. I want to feel out what I really want to do, the free time I want to have for myself, and the freedom of not having to answer to anything or anyone, as a work setting might require me. So, yeah, that's a little update on my life and life after college. It's still very confusing. I feel like the pandemic makes it even more confusing, but it's kind of been frustrating for me because I've been planning on doing a lot recently and none of my plans have been following through because of the outbreaks and everything. So, that's been sad, but we're still trying to make the most out of what we have now. So, that's good. Another person asked me how to start vlogging. So I'm just gonna kind of tell you guys how I started. I generally am very into taking videos. Not saying I'm good at it, but I love preserving memories. This is a trend with my YouTube channel, my planner, and even my resin jewelry, if you count flower preservation. I've always loved making montage videos of my travels, random adventures, and my friends. Vlogging became a thing for me when I started watching YouTube and realized that talking to the camera might help me, quote unquote, discover myself. I did not discover myself though. It was challenging to act natural in the beginning, and I always felt like I had to match the energy of the vloggers I usually watched. Vlogging actually really challenged my personality. I regularly checked on myself to make sure that I was staying true to who I was rather than act a certain way I knew was accepted. Once I got the hang of it, vlogging became part of my life and I was able to preserve so much of my college years authentically. It's been really interesting to rewatch my videos and see how far I've come and how much I've grown. Memories, experiences, and our interactions with people really do make up our life, and I try to make sure I preserve as much as I can to remind myself where I came from, what makes me happy, and how much I've lived. Do you journal, plan, or document your life? Let me know how you preserve your memories in the comments section. I hope that you guys liked this video. I really hope that I can make more videos like this, so let me know how I can improve in the comment section even, maybe. But yeah, thanks for being here. That's all that I have for you guys today. I hope that I see you in the next video. Till then, I love you all so much. Stay safe, sane, and inspired. Hugs and besos. Bye.